Okay, this is trimming hedges at a hotel. This is a large hotel that I maintain with my lawn care business. And we are under step one, which is just to start to trim. So you'll see here I'm just trimming underneath the bushes. I'm really doing a prune underneath, just shaping these bushes on the top, just keeping up with the shape, and then doing a heavy prune underneath, really cutting these bushes back on the bottoms. This really helps in the long run with you being able to just keep the shape of the bush and maintaining it, not getting so overgrown underneath. The previous lawn care service provider did not do a good job at doing this. So you can see here I'm having to spend some extra time shaping these underneath. Now I keep up with these bushes monthly. Uh, this property has 490 bushes, so it can get out of control if you don't keep up with them. So you'll notice here I'm just shaping the bushes on top and then really trimming these up underneath. It's February now when I'm doing this, so it's a good time to do a lot of your pruning. And you can watch some of my other videos at the same property where I'm trimming grape myrtles back. So again, here I'm just kind of working my way around this hotel, trimming some of these bushes back here are loropetalums and Indian hawthorn bushes. So I'm just kind of shaping these as well and trying to trim up the bottoms to make them look good. Now here you'll notice I'm trimming some actual Indian hawthorns there on the left, and then I'm moving over into some juniper bushes, just kind of edging them off the sidewalk and really the edge of the grass. And here you can see I'm going to start trimming these junipers off the curb. This really helps with a clean cut look here on a commercial property, especially, I mean, any property that has junipers. You don't want them hanging over the edges. So you can see here, I'm just trimming these up really good. I really only have to do this about 2 to 3 times a year on the juniper bushes, but I'm just shaping all of this. I'm cutting in between the bushes and the junipers. Um, and here, it's a type of oak, like a live oak type tree that has been shaped into a bush, and it's so tall up here you can see I couldn't get even my long hedge trimmer, so I'm having to use a pole pruner, and I'm just literally just snipping the tops off here because it's very difficult to get to, so I'm just using the pole pruner for that. After step one trimming, step two is just raking out the beds, all the debris after you've trimmed, taking that rake and just trying to clean up as much as you can out of the beds. Now, after you rake out of the beds, sometimes you'll have to go back with the hedge trimmer and get stuff that's overgrown underneath. Sometimes, especially as you're pruning up underneath bushes that have grown down and haven't been kept up with, that are growing low to the ground, you'll actually have shoots grow underneath the ground up. So you have to get those. Okay, and step three, you're going to actually pick those clippings up after you've raked them out and put them on a tarp or whatever way you want to get those clippings up. Some people can like to mow over them. I like to get up the big clippings and just throw them on a tarp, and then you can drag them on your trailer, or if there's a wooded area on the back side of your property, you can do that as well. Okay, the next step is I just like to run my mower over anything that's left. Since I have this walker, I can suck those up and into the mower and just make it look cleaner. And then the last step really is just to blow all the perimeters off of any extra small debris. And really just any tiny clippings, as you can see here, just kind of blow them back into the beds and back in under the bushes, or like here's the junipers that I'm kind of blowing back onto. So that's just the cleanup process, or the last step is for the cleanup, and that'll make your property look really good. And last here, I just have a walkthrough, or I'm just driving around showing you the property. Of course, I didn't show every last hedge being trimmed, all these bushes around the hotel, but I'm just showing you this after footage. This has been a couple week process, just uh, pruning and trimming all of these hedges. So that is how to trim hedges at a hotel.